All right, everyone. So I'm decompressing from my day today. Um, we were slow, basically dead on retail work today. And thank God that I have wholesale work to get us through the peaks and valleys of what we do here. And what I mean by wholesale work is that we have used car dealerships that we do recondition work or specialty work or troubleshooting or whatever the case may, or for most of their needs. That's what we're there for. But we're on this wave, and for me, it seems like at least the people who use my shop or Meineke, that every time that there is a hiccup in the world, and I'll just give you an example. I'll say back to school, Christmas, Valentine's Day, an Eagles game, uh, what other things? President assassination, attempt assassination, another attempt assassination, an election, deportation things, migrants. All that seems to scare a certain class of people, and maybe they just don't go get their car fixed. Now, people that have disposable money and just they throw their money up in the air and they wait for the peasants to come pick it all up for them. That doesn't stop them from going anywhere. I actually heard someone say here on YouTube that people are not changing their oil um, because they can't afford to. And they're just overextending their oil changes. That is so bad. And you're using in reference. Well, they rather eat, have money to put food on the table than put oil in their car. You can't make it to work with no engine in your car, and if you can't afford an oil change, you definitely can't afford an engine replacement. So, and I will tell you, this year alone, just retail jobs for bad engines has been at an all-time high for me. Retail customers at an all-time high for me. We don't do usually any engine work any longer either. Although once Jude is back from school, we'll start doing more engine work, time and chains and things like that, and engine replacement. But for now, we're going to pass on that crap. Um, but this year alone, I can just tell you, just in the last, I think 3 or 4 months, and I don't document it all, I've had 4 engines that were shot. And I didn't get into find out why, just, running compression tests if they're in for a misfire with a dead cylinder, um, or blown time and chain, or I haven't had anything that was seized up yet. But yeah, so this year's been the highest for engine failure, and, I can't put my finger on it, but if people are, you know, struggling the way that I feel that they are, because you have, all different classes of people, right? We're a melting pot of financial situations as well, a melting pot of people. But for me, it seems like we're on this wave here, and I can see it in my used car dealer business that they're not reconditioning cars for depth of inventory for the size of the dealerships that I deal with. And it could be different in every situation. So years ago, I would do 10, 15 cars a week just for one small dealership that had 60 cars on their lot. So if you're selling 20 or 30 a month, you can see the volume. So I don't see that any longer, like people just reconning cars, and having, 200-300 cars sitting. And I have some dealers that have huge lots that have inventory like that, but most of them are small. They sell 3, they'll buy 3, or they sell 5, they'll get 5. You follow me? They're not over reconditioning cars, because they're not seeing it. They're not selling out of cars, so why would they put, so say their lot holds 30 cars, why would they put 60 cars on their lot, or have 30 in recon when they're not selling 30, if you can follow the math there. So that's off. But, where my retail customers stop spending, right, we're just going to go retail customers fix, stop. Something's going on in the world, economy, lost their job, back to school, oh no, heating and air conditioner, blah, 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 and then it goes flat, and it stays low for a little while, and then election year just seems to be a horrible year for us. And then the used car dealership seem like they're kind of on the same wave. Maybe a new car too. I don't know. But when my retail customer usually isn't fixing their car, my wholesale work will start to spike up. So I'll get 9, 10 cars a day, or every day, and that will fill in the dead space when there's no retail customers that are coming in for repairs or maintenance. And if I've ever had a clash of wholesale and retail customers all spending at the same time, I would be backlogged for months in my small lot and small location for fixing cars. So it's kind of good that it's on that wave for me, because I can service my wholesale customers and give them the service that they need, because they come and spend money every day to fix their cars. Your retail customer doesn't come every day and fix their car. And when you're a small shop, I don't think you can service 10,000 customers or 20,000 customers, if that was even the case. But an election year just seems like a tough year. The consumers are afraid. You see both sides, and oh no, one side of the red and blue is blue's doing this for me, and that's what I like, and then red wants to do this and do that, and so I think people get scared. And then Christmas comes, like, oh, Christmas is coming, and I can't put tires on my car, and I can't do this, and I can't do that because I got to buy presents. No, you don't have to buy presents to show your love. What's important is that you make it to work with your vehicle, and you make it safely. But yeah, so I just wanted to talk about that today. Just some things that I see, and then especially this weekend, and I'll have no rhyme or reason. Rachel say, "Well, it's back to school." We didn't really have a back to school dip last year or the year before, and I think it was buffered by stolen catalytic converters. So maybe because I didn't see it last year, because we were just doing so many stolen catalytic converters, and then the prior year before that, because it was thousands and thousands of dollars in exhaust work every day. So maybe we were kind of back to normal after COVID, stolen catalytic converters. And then now, a presidential election is here. Consumer confidence is low. They said the economy is bad. Inflation's through the roof. People don't know what to do. And we're kind of stuck in that area, So if anybody else is out there dealing with that kind of stuff, let me know. I'd be curious to hear what you have to say. Thanks for watching.